welcome to Ask the Bookkeeper 2024. We're here at the Bookkeeping Summit and we are Ask the Bookkeeper for one day and one day only. We normally are Ask the Accountant, but for today, we thought we'll get the amazing bookkeeping community to come in and we could get a better bookkeeper than Dave himself. So Dave, please, before we go into anything more, talk to that camera and just explain, tell people who you are, why you're here, give yourself a bit of an introduction, go for it.
Well, my name is Mehul Dave and I live in London and working in an asset management company doing management accounts for our own company as well as investors companies. Also, on other side, I'm also a self-employed ICB bookkeeper and I love the summit. This is my favorite event of the year, which is fantastic and I absolutely love it. It's a place of gaining extra knowledge, meeting with other people, new people, existing people, and ICB team is very warm welcoming, and they all look after all the members.
I love that. I love that. Right, Dave. So you've already said how much you love this event, right? This is your favorite event of the year. What is it about it? I mean, I know from like looking outwards, looking in, you guys are a family, right? There's a community there and everything else. But tell the world, like, what is it? Why do you love this event so much?
Well, we get ICB get so many speakers from industry. They are all expert in their field, and that is why I'm here to gain some extra knowledge, how they build up their practice.
Look at
That is why my favorite event is ICB Bookkeeper Summit. Yes.
Awesome. And you've been to a few of these events, right?
Well, yes. This is my third in-person event and overall fourth event because of COVID 2021. I attended virtual event as well. Since then, it is my favorite year.
Talk me through it. How's this event evolved over those years? Has it got bigger, smaller? Have you got more vendors, less vendors? Talk to me.
It has gone bigger. First time in 2022.
Yeah.
I was on my own. Being a sole trader, I'm always by myself. Last year, it went very huge. Amy Copeland is taking steps forward to bring more people, more members into the ICB community, which is very well. I mean,
and you know yourself, like how much you've benefited from being in the ITB community, right? So more members you can bring in, the more good that can be done and everything goes around. I love that. Okay, so this event here, what's the most thing you're looking forward about this particular one? Is it the Luca Awards later? Is it, is there a particular talk? What are you looking forward to the most?
I'm looking forward for Paul Eplin's statement this evening, which is more on self-assessment, tax return and insight.
I love that.
HMRC, and also looking forward for Luca Awards as I am nominated in one of the categories, bookkeepers in industry.
Can't wait.
So I'm very excited.
Fingers crossed for you to win, but being nominated must be such a joy,
Thank
right?
you.
How does it feel to be nominated?
I mean, too much excited, over the moon.
Yeah.
And I applied actually in 4 categories, but I'm very happy to be nominated in one category at least.
Well, on behalf of all the Ask the Bookkeeper, we fingers crossed for you. Fingers crossed for you.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so an event like this, they're very overwhelming at times, right? And I know you love this event, so you're probably a little bit more kind of comfortable about being here. But for someone maybe who's never been to an event like this, for someone who's a little bit apprehensive about coming to the first one, how do you take action from an event like this? And what tips and tricks can you give someone, especially someone who may never have come before? You're all about bringing new members to things like this.
Yeah.
How would you recommend people get the most out of an event like this? Go for it.
Those who are new members of ICB, I would request them to attend this event in person. It would be great because you get to see many new people as well as those who are with ICB for many years, and they are always happy to help each and everyone. There is no competition, but always collaboration.
Yeah.
And you get to know so many stuff from it. Also with in-person event, you get chance to have online event as well.
Amazing. Yeah.
So that is the most important thing about ICB. That's why I love ICB.
I love it. Amazing. Yeah. And, so important to people to get past that first event, right? I mean, you must have felt it yourself, that first event, very, very daunting, very worried, but you tell yourself, but do you feel that it's got better after that event?
Yes, first event, I would know hardly few people, Amy Copeland, Mr. Gary Carter or Mrs. June Carter, and very few of them. But since I came in last year event, it was much more better than the previous one. And this year, I'm seeing I'm recognized by many people.
Yeah.
It is online presence or whatsoever, and I'm attending most of the branch meetings. So it is making me more popular on the community. So
Love that. Love that. Amazing. Okay, so you're someone who's very active in our community, like in the Ask the Accounting community. You're always there talking online and you're always kind of supportive. But from what we see and what you see, it seems like you really do love this community. But what is it about this ICB, the accounting, bookkeeping community? What is it that you love the most about it? And why this community?
well, to get some extra knowledge,
Yeah.
to be familiar with so many technology. Today, AI is in the market. I hardly use AI though for posting my contents.
Yeah.
But if I don't find any clue what to put on LinkedIn, then only I use AI. But otherwise, something is coming from inside. So that's why I post, and I love to help people. So this is the place where you can help each other, new member in the community. I would love to help them out as well. What kind of benefit?
And I think one thing that you definitely demonstrate is how appreciative you are, because every week you do your appreciation post and you go through, you're grateful for this, grateful for that, And I think that's something that a lot of people can take on board, especially if they are new to the industry, because what you're doing, you're showcasing how much support you've had over the week, right?
Yes.
You're showing the new members that, there's this you could listen to, there's that you can listen to, there's these people who will help you. And I think we need more people like you shouting about that, right? We need more people saying how good the industry is at helping one another. So, I feel like you deserve praise for putting those posts out.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so that's why you love the industry. But what would you change about the industry? What part of it is maybe keeping you awake at night sometimes? What would you like to see change for the better?
I would love to see more changes in myself. What am I missing and what extra do I need to know? Because having, a couple of clients is not a big achievement in last 4 years after having license. But still, I'm trying to build my audience so that I can reach out to the more people with giving some extra knowledge. And I am going forward, I'm thinking to post video or start podcast, but it's little far away. But again, I will be there one day. That's why this morning I just post first video, just came out of my comfort zone. While started walking towards the station, I just thought, okay, let me put the video on and do some recording and post on LinkedIn. So
and look, that video will be your worst video you will ever do. It'll only get better from there, right? So the fact you've done that first one means it's about improvement, right? And then you're going to keep moving up and moving up. And honestly, get yourself a podcast, go for it. We're all about that. We want more podcasts out there. We want more people giving out their information. And I think that's going to be brilliant. Yeah. Okay, cool. All right, let's think back 12 months from now. Let's think back to ICB 2023. In that time, I'm sure you've used a lot of technology, maybe one of these new vendors you've used. Maybe it's an app on your phone. Maybe you've had a new gadget like a phone or an iPad or something. Tell me one item between now and then that you feel has absolutely changed the game for you and you wish you could go back to yourself in 12 months prior and tell them about it so that you could be using it more often. And more importantly, this is all about making sure that our members and people listening to this, give them some insights onto what you've used, what you recommend going forward. Is there anything you can think of?
In last 12 months, I've used Dext for transferring the invoices. I've used auto entry.
Amazing.
Also in one of the partnering free agent as well. I found auto entry, they charge according to the credit, what you are paying and what
Yeah.
credit you
Yep.
get. But I found auto entry very awesome product. And if I get many monthly clients, I would still love to use auto entry for my future practice.
Good recommendation.
And also would recommend Apron, which still I haven't tried, but it is still in my wish list to start with if I get any clients for payment and payroll.
Definitely. I mean, they don't have a queue at the moment, so this is the perfect opportunity. Don't obviously finish the podcast first.
Yes.
But at some point, get yourself over, talk to the Apron guys.
Yeah.
Definitely get involved with that. All right, so that's looking back 12 months, and we're talking about what was there and everything they have there. What about if we look forward 12 months, right? So if we look forward 12 months, don't you feel like there is a word out there that you may or may not have heard of? In fact, you've mentioned it once already, called artificial intelligence, AI. Now, do you think that AI is going to be a fad? Do you think it's going to be a game changer for us? Do you think we should be worried about it? Do you think it's something we should embrace? What's your thoughts about AI in the accounting industry? So I know from social media posts and from content creation, it's great. There's some great benefits there. But let's think about it from an accounting point of view. How do you feel it's going to affect us?
I believe that AI would not affect that much to accountants and bookkeepers because you still need human touch in order to do some sort of work. Okay, AI would give you some sort of financial analysis or some sort of extra reporting features, but it wouldn't take accountant and bookkeeping industry overall because it's still so many things to do by ourselves. Without us, it can't be useful. So I would prefer AI for only to create financial reporting and extra analysis if we have to do.
Good thought. And I think you're right. I think that's what it's going to be there for. That's what we're going to use it for the best. And it's not going to replace any jobs. It's going to be here to help us be better at helping our clients, right? Okay, so what are you looking forward to at the Luca Awards tonight? Are you looking forward to food or what is it? Why do you keep coming back to Luca Awards? I know you're up for your award. It's definitely, I'm really excited for you. But what's the draw of the Luca Awards? Tell me.
Well, food is always excellent. Like it was my first last year. But again, I'm looking for the food, also dancing, which is one of my favorite parts of the event as well. And obviously, who is winning? Luca.
I love it.
Well, tough competition out there, but still, I would happy even if I don't. But to be nominated is a great factor.
Well, as I said, Ask the Bookkeeper will be, we'll be crossing our fingers for you and hoping for the best for you. So
thank you very much.
Use this camera over here, give you a chance to plug, tell the world where they can find you, where they can go for you. Talk about, honestly, people, every week he puts his appreciation post out there. So tell people why they should follow you. Go for it.
Well, you can find me on LinkedIn. My full profile is Mehul Dave, MICB PMD. And you can also find me on Instagram, Samip-the Bookkeeper.
I love that. And that's it. That's another episode of Ask the Bookkeeper for one day only, Pitstop Podcast. And we are here to make sure that you have all the content you need from this event. We've got loads and loads of people still to come along, and including we have a pod-off coming up soon. So something very different on the channel. And also we've got the opportunity for you to see all of our content. You're already in the right place. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, and everything else that goes with it. And don't forget as well, we are filming more We Have Cool Friends. So this is definitely the place to know more about the industry than ever before. Thank you so much for today. It's been brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. It's been an honor to finally get to podcast you, and we will see you soon, I'm very sure, on another episode of Ask the Accountant. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.